in anesthesia is why, or why you need online platform to complement teaching in anesthesia. This session I am planning to go live on YouTube also because actually I am running a YouTube channel and anesthesia tools to help my friends or residents in anesthesiology with whatever small way I can help them. I am very thankful to the organizers of ICFON 2019, in particular Dr. B. Radhakrishnan, for giving me this opportunity to present on this particular topic in this August event. I am bringing in greetings from my hospital in Thiruvananthapuram, Anantapuri Hospitals and Research Institute. Anesthesia Tools was my initiative, started in 2015. Actually, there is a backdrop of conference. After each conference lecture, people come to me whether I can share my PowerPoint with them. So what I used to do is, I don't take in pen drives with or without viruses because everybody believes that their pen drive doesn't have virus. Only others can have virus because general belief is disasters are for others. Okay. So what I promised them was I'll share my PowerPoint presentation in the SlideShare or other online platforms. So I won't block the downloads, they can easily download. Then I got a good feedback. The topic was on how to select inotropes or vasopressors. And most of the people mentioned that your slides are looking good, but if your voiceover is also there, we can understand better. I also agree. That's when I started posting it on YouTube as a video with PowerPoint slides and voiceover. I named it as Anesthesia Tools. The online oration for learning through seminars. That is the abbreviation what TOOLS stands for, and anesthesia is my passion. Today's session we'll be dealing with online modules in anesthesia teaching, or e-learning in anesthesia is why. What are the traditional modes of teaching an anesthesia resident? Yes, we teach inside the operating rooms, inside our classrooms or seminars. But do we get enough attention or enough time and attention to spare for our residents, because there is a patient who is anesthetized either under general anesthesia. Of course, if under regional anesthesia, even our patients will be scared that I have been used as a tool to teach somebody. That's not a good thing, because we also have to respect the patient's privacy. Patient safety is the prime, and even if an OT teaching is happening, there should be somebody dedicated to monitoring the patient. There is no compromise in patient safety. So we have good number of limitations with regard to OT teaching and classroom teachings. In hectic centers, classroom teaching attendance will be dismal. Second opportunity is library, our classic textbooks, journals. I found that most of the time, especially residents, when they are new to the specialty, they take wrong messages. It requires some amount of guidance to interpret what we actually mention as guidelines. And even some of the junior faculty, they just read guidelines and start practicing without actually looking into what exactly is meant by the study or society. Correct? It happens everywhere. And next opportunity will be CMEs and conferences like this, where we get to meet good audience, good experts, your peer group, and the big shots in our specialty will be there. You can meet them directly and clarify your doubts. And we have excellent sessions. Even ICFON 2019, I found many of these sessions very much useful. Today morning, I was talking to my friends. They were mentioning about some help they need to prepare presentations. Microsoft PowerPoint has revolutionized our lectures. Prezi came in later, and now most of the Apple users, MacBook users, you have the luxury of presentation making software, which are very much helpful. Gone are the days when people used to yawn inside the lecture halls. Okay, you can have wonderful presentations using these softwares, which will make your presentation captivating, engaging, and appealing to the audience. And what's your task as a lecturer or a speaker is made simple, and easy to learn modules can be made, and power-packed softwares, user-friendly ones, are available to your help. This is the lecture I attended yesterday, Dr. B.V.R. Shastri oration, a wonderful speaker, Dr. Su. And in this event itself, there was a big audience listening to the lecture, the oration. Okay, what I was thinking was, the lecture was a beautiful one, but now it is a thing of the past. If I want to revisit those moments, I need the help of a video recording. Correct? If I want to see the slides again, listen to those words or the way ma'am communicated things, now it's a thing of the past. We need the newer modalities to record it for you so that you can see it again and again. So this is the thing, to relive the past or wonderful things, to relive the memories or relive those facts or high content education material, we need some more media to complement this. I'm not supplementing or replacing it. A dil mange more. Correct? So all the conventional modules have some limitations. Of course, everything on Earth has limitations. Even our Chandrayaan 2 had some limitations. So first and foremost is the time constraints. So the lecture I was referring to was 40 minutes duration. Okay, you cannot go beyond 40 minutes. Most of the official forums, most of the speakers believe that my topic is very important, so I need more time. Each and every topic is important. Okay. The capability of the lecture comes in making it short and sticking to that schedule. Again, a diurnal pattern of learning. Some people rise up very early in the morning and read, correct? And some people are late night readers. So only after 10 o'clock news, they open their books and start learning, correct? But our lecture happens in our classrooms at a fixed time, maybe 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. or even morning schedules, 8 a.m. to 8:30, 8:45. It may not suit your pattern of liking, okay? And limited number of experts. The best expert available in your institution is your best expert for that particular class, your moderator, right? So these are the limitations. I'm not highlighting the limitations alone. I know it has got value. Person to person, live interactions carries more value. Of course, we have come from this classic teaching. Now you are using new tools for anesthesia teaching as well. So what does e-learning in anesthesia mean? E-learning in anesthesia is why. Just like American Heart Association says, life is why. So we need to think why we need e-learning. E-learning actually enables the reader or audience with 3 main buttons. Play button, pause button, stop button. This is not there in a live lecture. If one of you wants me to stop now and revise everything, it cannot be appropriate for others. So we keep the decorum and we'll allow the lecture to go on, right? But on an online platform, it's individualized. You are the user, you decide when to play, when to stop. Okay. You see one of the videos on YouTube or any other platform, you pause. You want to cross-check your textbook or the seminar notes. Yes, you have the liberty, nobody will object, nobody will be embarrassed. You stop there, read and come back. Even inside the OT, you are in the pre-anesthesia checkup room, you see the video, stop, finish your PSC responsibilities and resume. Or if you lost the continuity, you go back and come back. Okay, this is the enabling thing in your new digital media. Play, pause, stop. Again, the textbook, whatever pictures, graphics, photographs have earned new life. We have infused breath of life into those pictures, and animations are the order of the day. Okay, some people understand better with animations. Of course, I am not referring to the cream of anesthetists who have a good enough intelligence to assume that how the breathing circuit functional analysis happens, how AmboBag works. For those, I may not be able to supplement anything with animations, but for general people, all the teaching things are aimed at average audience to lift them to higher level. Top level people, they don't need any help. They are institutions on their own. Okay, now audiovisual effects have come into the teaching. If you remember, even inside the OT, are you only looking at the patient and the monitor? You're always listening to the ECG tone. You're always listening to the alarms from the machine. You're always listening to the alarms from the monitors. So all the audio signals are important, right? So even with your learning, preparing for a seminar, why not use this audio-visual effects so that you will understand better? And now the teaching modules, the digital ones, everybody will be having e-books, PDF versions, right? So gone are the days of Xerox copying or photocopying the textbooks. Okay, it's available right in your palm top with your smartphone. Okay, so now the information is anytime, anywhere. You agree? Okay, this is what I want to highlight. E-learning anesthesia is why. If all the other specialty people, all the other students are using, why not anesthesia fraternity? So again, I'm coming back to my anesthesia channel initiative of anesthesia tools. I'll highlight a few of my videos. I was happy to meet some of my friends in different physical locations. They knew me through this medium. Sorry, I couldn't recognize them because we are communicating across a digital platform. But I was happy to meet you and happy to get the feedback. And one of the videos which gave me good feedback was one on why desflurane needs heating. The story behind this is, I asked this question to one of my residents, and he said thermal conductivity, latent heat of vaporization, blah blah blah. Most of the time people get away by putting these punch words to the examiners, and examiners are most of the time not bothered, because if this punch word is there, okay, go ahead with the next question. And I tried to find the answer, and I thought I got the answer in an organized fashion. And almost 2 weeks, I think, I troubled most of my colleagues asking the same question, getting them answer this. Of course, consultants and senior consultants. So I could learn more and more. The more I asked, the more I listened to my seniors and colleagues, my concept, my pathway to the answer, why desflurane needs heating, was more clear to me. Then I thought, why not share it with my friends across? Why only me to get the knowledge? Ready with the answer now. Here we go. I would like to put it in 3 different parts or components. It depends on desflurane's unique physical audibility. First one will be its saturated vapor pressure. What is saturated vapor pressure? Imagine a liquid and its vapor in thermodynamic equilibrium inside a container. Saturated vapor pressure is the pressure exerted on the walls of the container by the vapor molecules in thermodynamic equilibrium. For desflurane, it is 666 millimeters of mercury roughly, which is far higher compared to the other contemporary volatile agents. Here,
higher saturated
all
proportion also means
digits,
the
numbers
number of
along with the
molecules
graphs.
available as vapor in equilibrium above the liquid is also much higher. That means if you are trying to pass the fresh gas flow over the liquid phase or the vaporizer container, it's going to carry a huge vapor output high temperature. Like this is a measured flow that separates the fresh gas flow from the vaporizing chamber.
Again, I could make a graphic how this injection type of Tech 6 vaporizer happens and why you need an injection type of vaporizer for dust fluorine. Okay, I'm not going into the details. I'll just brush through those things. Okay, so actually after giving this in 3 different subheadings, to my understanding, I got good feedback regarding this. And next, I started working a little bit on graphics also, because graphics nowadays, as I mentioned, is a very powerful tool. But unfortunately, graphic making is also very much expensive these days. Correct? Because I think in 2001, when we wanted our batch souvenir, MBBS batch souvenir to be made into a CD form. That time, not many people had computers, laptop and all. That time, the graphic designer actually asked for 4 lakhs rupees. Then I realized how costly it is. Of course, the softwares are costly, but one of my friends taught me a little bit about macromedia, graphics and all. So I have basic training and informal training. So I have decided to use this capability to make some graphics so that I can communicate to my peer group. Not to my seniors definitely, because I learned all these things from my seniors. Okay, the problem is, if you are approaching a graphic designer, there are 2 challenges to me. Okay, one, definitely it's going to be expensive unless you are making revenue from these initiatives. It's going to be a very much expensive affair. Second thing, these are scientific materials. So you cannot simply go in for a flashy presentation. It should be scientifically correct. And to me, it should be frame by frame scientifically correct. So I thought, why not try my luck? So I made the graphic. The difficulty is I was using this graphic software a few years back. Now for this purpose I had to relearn everything. That's a matter of frustration to me. But then I showed to my friend, I took feedback, seniors gave me feedback while I was working in Sultan Qaboos University. Then I thought I'll share this also. And manual resistators, actually the project started when my head of the department, Dr. Ismail, asked me, is it logical to keep an ambu bag or manual bag mask for pre-oxygenating in ICU? Because patient may be spontaneously breathing, you will not be squeezing the bag. Will it work? Are we pre-oxygenating or are we increasing the patient's risk of hypoxia, CO2 building? The journey started. I started working on it. I had very nice intellectual senior consultants there. So I discussed with the 2 of them and we started finding answers. We didn't get a straightforward answer. So making graphic also enlightened me a little bit on it. It's not only for my YouTube channel, it enlightened me. The journey was fantastic. Almost 12 years I have been using this machine. I never knew all these valves, how they work. Room air from entering the valve during spontaneous breathing. During exhalation, the fish mouth section closes and the circular flap valve attached to it is lifted off the expiratory aperture, allowing exhaled gas to escape into the atmosphere. Now it is time to review the functional ANAP bag. The functional analysis of ambu bag was a challenge to me because I had to manage with a most complicated setting of bag wire mask, but in the most simplified manner. So I tried to incorporate all the valves, inspiratory valve, expiratory valve, bag refill valve, air entrainment valve, everything. So this graphic actually was made by me. So it took a long time and I thank my senior consultants for giving me inputs. And next thing was, I had a debate with my senior consultant whether actually we can achieve 100% FiO2 by using bag mask. The answer given by her was yes, why not? Then I said no, every time there will be air entrainment, you cannot achieve. And the debate went on for almost an hour because that time I was working on this functional analysis. Okay, eventually we settled. 90-95% we can achieve, but that is more than enough for pre-oxygenation. And then an idea struck me. We started we addressed this question, is 100% FiO2 achievable? I used the oxygen analyzer to objectively check whether it is actually achievable. This is my colleague.
What do you think about delivering 100% oxygen using a resuscitator?
To this, I'll be connecting the Tesla.
My friend Dr. Nigel.
And
When we did the experiment first time, we were not sure whether we can touch the magic figure of 100% in the gas analyzer. It's come up to 99. Yes, the 100% is
now
achievable.
we know that we can achieve 100% FiO2, but it is not consistently assured.
After doing that, I went back to my senior consultant again and I said, now I know that I can achieve 100% FiO2. Okay, this is the kind of clarity we can do, and I cannot bring all my residents inside the OT and repeat the experiment every time. So documenting it by videography actually enables me to show it to others, and this actually enabled me to show this to the same to this August audience as well. So this is the question we were chasing. Can we use resuscitators
Yes,
for
sir.
pre-oxygenation?
Just by keeping with pre-oxygenation.
And all the details are given in that video. Unfortunately, the video runs for almost 26-27 minutes. I know people in this modern era, we don't have time to 26 minutes to spare. All the videos becoming popular are almost 5 minutes, 8 minutes, if possible 2 minutes, because everybody wants to get maximum information in the shortest possible time. But I made this video deliberately a 26-minute video because I didn't want to miss out on what all things I found searching literature on ambu bag or manual resuscitator. This is basically for residents. So I thought even if the viewership is less, the message is more important. And actually I was able to show all the spectrum of manual bag mask, right from pediatric neonates, adults, ancient ones, everything I had shown. So I'm not much worried about the duration, number of likes, hits and all. This is the video I made for our quality day to show that the anesthesiologists are actually involved in the patient care. Actually, we host the patient in that critical scenario. Like the moment patient gets to the receiving bay until the post-operative care unit, we are actually hosting them, making this event comfortable one, which is more important, right? Even if it's for a toe-nail excision, for a common man, coming to an operating theatre is a nightmare, is a dreaded thing. And we as anesthesiologists with our humane behavior and communication skills can change the world altogether. You don't leave any patient unattended. Make sure that our patient is safe and comfortable. Safety is prime important, and making them, giving them a comfortable experience, especially for pediatric patients. It will allow repeatability, which is very much important in the modern era. So actually in this video I made in Muscat.
Now we come to the unidirectional.
Okay, how we take care of the patients right from reception day to the backhoe. And some procedures can be demonstrated. We need not bring all the residents to the OT.
Let's see.
So just a fast video how to mount a cylinder.
Step number 1.
identify the cylinder. Step number 2, preparation of the machine. See that all the flow control knobs are closed. Identify the pressure gauge for cylinders. You can identify the hanger you are assembling, the bottom seal, index pins, and keep the retaining screw maximally away so that you can easily mount the cylinder. Number 3, cracking of cylinder. Cracking of a cylinder is done to blow off the dirt and dust from the port. So you keep your face away from the cylinder valve, keep the gas exit port away from you, and open the cylinder by a quarter of a turn. You can hear the hissing sound. Step number 4 is the actual mounting of the cylinder. So you need to support the weight of the cylinder with your toes and identify the index pins. Index pins and hole should be aligned properly so that the port and nipple will be aligned. Then you put the swivel gate in, tighten the retaining screw. Now you open the cylinder fully using the cylinder key. And check for the pressure of the oxygen inside the cylinder. Open the flow control knobs and try to register a flow. Again, close the flow control knobs. If you are using pipeline, see that the cylinder is closed after proper mounting. Today we will. Okay, anesthesia machine checkout. Actually, I videographed, and I am happy to learn that some institutions they are using it for their seminar, and many of the residents told me that they'll use their tab, watch each step, stop, do the procedure, check it again, or read. And actually, the machine checkout is not universal. It depends on your particular manufacturer specified checklist is what you are supposed to follow. But this gives you an idea how to do the oxygen sensor calibration. Unfortunately, this is something that we should be doing right from the time you enter the OT, from the early stages of your residency to do. But most of the new machines are now software dependent. They have a software dependent initial checklist. Things have changed. We are basically dependent on technology. There's a saying, just a word of caution, when technology is the master, disaster comes faster. Okay, but there is enough safety incorporated to our machines, and anesthesia is a specialty which grows leaps and bounds every month, every year with respect to new drugs getting into our specialty, new techniques, new monitors, new devices. Like I think 5-10 years back, nobody thought about non-invasive cardiac monitors, right? Now, most of the things are within our purview. Okay, now many anesthesiologists are experts in transesophageal echocardiography, especially cardiac anesthesiologists. I think I remember one of my senior consultants who was benchmark. Even cardiologists used to take his second opinion when it comes to TE. Definitely, cardiologists themselves cannot perform transesophageal echo without the help of an anesthesiologist. Right? That's the benchmark or good thing with our specialty. Okay, now the use of social media in our anesthesia interaction has gone up very much. Okay, now we are using most of the social media for our academic exchanges also. We exchange academic materials, opinions. Most of things happen. There are many groups very much active, ably guided in our Facebook and Instagram. And recently I came to know about Facebook Watch Party, where a group members can watch the same video, either a live stream or a recorded one simultaneously, and exchange their ideas, opinions, sitting across different parts of the world and exchanging ideas. So your expertise you share over a digital platform. So Watch Party has added more life to the academic interactions. The value of social media cannot be underrated. Of course, there are different views of social media addiction, but let's use it for our academic purpose also, because these are the in thing in our day-to-day life. WhatsApp we use for general communication purpose, and for our academic schedule change, our academic intimations in our institutions, we use WhatsApp as a medium. And most of the organizations conduct webinars also, where a faculty need not travel all the way close to a particular station to interact with the audience, and a faculty giving a lecture in Calcutta can interact with audience from Bengaluru, Thiruvananthapuram, Mumbai. So we can have multiple physical locations interacted or integrated through online platform. Our specialty also uses this media. So that's a nutshell why we are using e-learning in anesthesia. So this is one thing which can complement or augment your academic activities, your exchange of ideas. Now I came to know that somebody wanted some insights into how to prepare a dissertation protocol. So these things vary depending on institutions, but we can actually get more expert opinion from across the, irrespective of your physical or location. We can get information, guidances and all, and we can share the experiences. When I took this particular topic as dissertation, this is what happened in our institution. These were the hurdles, taking consent or patient safety issues, problems with the ethical committee. All these things we can share so that everybody need not go through the same set of hurdles. You can make our life easier. It's not only making our life easier, our colleagues' life easier also. Thank you very much for the patient listening to supplement your anesthesia academic activities. All the best. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Sadish, I should congratulate on this around the digital world. Good, good. The only thing is which particular thing you are missing here, based for my experience.
Basically, person-to-person teaching will be the best thing. There is no substitute to that, because we know how the recipient or learner is taking things. So there is no substitute to person-to-person learning. But this interaction can be aided or enhanced by our digital online methods, so that you will have a video, graphics, we will go frame by frame, stop and discuss. So what, there must be some limitations, because I know one of my senior consultant in Muscat is very good and very good orator. Actually, he described to me how an aortic valve functions with words on it. So I was thinking, I would have drawn a diagram, I would have gone to Google, taken up a picture, but he is so nicely describing it, how aortic valve functions, how the fluid dynamics work and all. So it depends on your personal caliber, and not everybody will get that imagination, that screen working in your mind, how the blood flows through the aortic roots, bounces through the cusp and all. So it should be individualized. There is no substitute to that.
Yeah, there is this is the tactile feeling.
Yeah.
If you want to feel the tracheal rings,
Yes, yes.
and you want to put the cannula over there, something like that.
Yeah,
Through the
actually most of the workshops now we are moving into an era of simulation training. Hands-on training, simulation training with the mannequins, we have SimMan and all. So if you give atropine, there should be a heart rate rise, there should be pupil change. Now the technology is advancing to that level. We need not have a poor patient as your subject to learn all those things. I know that my time cannulation was learned in our poor patients in our casualty or emergency room. Now we can take the students to the skills lab, let them get trained in the mannequins first, and then hands-on real patients. So patient safety, patient humanity, all these things are getting addressed. Now we are actually into an era of simulation. Anesthesia also should be going into that era of simulation, where rather than discussing, suppose this patient's laryngoscopy is Cormac Lanyon 4, there should be a simulator which should change the laryngoscopy view so that you can make that the split second decision. How your resident changes from plan A to plan B can be appreciated by the examiner also. So that is one thing we will be advancing to that. It's already there, I think.
Yeah, I feel we all agree that every possible method to impart education is important, whether it is CMEs or classroom teaching or bedside or what you are saying now is e-teaching. But on the lighter side, I was wondering, most of the present generations, they remain awake till 4 o'clock in the morning. So perhaps they won't go to their classes if you have all this kind of teaching. And my question is, this is only the beginning. Maybe in a decade or 2 decades, will we still need classroom teaching?
Yeah, and actually, years ago, yugas ago, there were gurus teaching disciples around them. And after all these years, this has not been replaced. We still have classrooms where teacher sits and students sit around them. There is a positive interaction with them. We get to learn from your right from the horse's mouth, they say. Right from your teachers, senior consultants, seniors, even senior residents are good enough teachers.
Experience will always.
Yeah, that personal touch is something which will last long.
Any questions, please?